Hello and welcome to Globe Gazing. In this video we will discuss the ongoing power struggle between rival groups in Sudan, resulting in violence and instability. The 2023 Sudan conflict is an ongoing armed conflict between rival factions of the military government of Sudan. It began on the 15th of April 2023, when clashes broke out across the country, mainly in the capital city of Khartoum and the Darfur region. As of the 21st of April, at least 413 people have been killed and more than 3,500 injured. The fighting began with attacks by the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces (RSF) on key government sites. Airstrikes, artillery and heavy gunfire were reported across Sudan, including in Khartoum. As of the 15th of April 2023, both RSF leader Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo and Sudan's de facto leader and army chief Abdel-Fattah al-Burhan claimed control of several key government sites, including the General Military Headquarters, the Presidential Palace, Khartoum International Airport, Burhan's official residence and the SNBC headquarters. The fighting has been the latest crisis in the North African nation, which has experienced numerous coups and periods of civil strife since gaining independence in 1956. The violence is centered around infighting between two rival groups, the Sudanese army and a paramilitary group known as the Rapid Support Forces (RSF). General Abdel-Fattah Burhan leads the army, while the RSF is led by General Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, also known as Hemedti. Since a coup in 2021, which ended a transitional government, Sudan has been ruled by the military, with Burhan as the de facto ruler. Dagalo rose to power within the RSF beginning in the early 2000s as the head of the militia known as Janjaweed. The Janjaweed was responsible for human rights atrocities in the Darfur region, and they were also held responsible by the International Criminal Court (ICC) for alleged acts of genocide. Dagalo has faced accusations of overseeing the bloody crackdown of pro-democracy activists, including the massacre of 120 protesters in 2019. Both Burhan and Dagalo are accused of being obstacles to Sudan transitioning to civilian democracy. But, above all, it is a personal power struggle between two men who have a military at their disposal. A coalition of civilian groups in the country has called for an immediate halt to the violence, as have the US and other international observers. But with both factions dug in, it seems unlikely. Similarly, the prospect of free and fair elections in Sudan seems some ways off. The concern is that the fighting might escalate and destabilize the region, jeopardizing Sudan's relations with its neighbors. Chad, which borders Sudan to the west, has already closed its border with Sudan. Meanwhile, a couple of Egyptian soldiers were captured in northern Sudan while violence was happening in Khartoum. Ethiopia, Sudan's neighbor to the east, is still reeling from a 2-year war in the Tigray region. And the spread of unrest in Sudan will be a concern to those watching an uneasy peace deal in South Sudan. In conclusion, the stakes in the current unrest in Sudan could go beyond the immediate future of Burhan, Dagalo, and even the Sudanese nation. The stability of the region could also be at risk. We hope this video provided you with useful insights into the situation in Sudan. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.